guess in general, just now that it's over, you get a chance to take a look back at this year. Obviously, you guys are disappointed on some level, but how do you sort of assess this year?
I mean, like you said, it was a disappointing year. We didn't reach our goals at all. We made it to the SEC tournament, but at the end of the day, at the very beginning of the season, that wasn't our goal in the least bit. That was expected. Our goal was to make a regional, break the streak of not making one, and then possibly a super regional, possibly Omaha, and we came out way short on that. Did the last couple of weeks salvage the season for us a little bit? Yeah, it gave us a better feeling because something finally clicked for us and we made a run. And with how much we had our backs against the wall, for us to come back and somehow get in the tournament, that helped us a little bit.
But I take it as reaction's a lot different than maybe last year when you went just as far.
Mm-hmm. That's what a couple of the guys were talking about. As bad as this year was for us. We were the very last days when we sealed our fate to go to the SEC tournament, just like last year. It was two opposite ends of the spectrum with the same result, I guess. This year was a disappointment from the beginning. So, it's a struggle, and it sucks, but that's the way it happened.
Did this feel like the year you guys were building toward? I guess there's a lot of guys who were juniors, who got some experience now. It seemed like last year was sort of the momentum bringing you to this year. Is that what makes it more disappointing, that this was kind of a year to?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This was supposed to be the year we get over the hump. This was the year that we had been planning on since our freshman year, and to see it turn out the way that it did, it's really disappointing.
What are the lessons you guys can take from this? What do you think are the lessons this program should take from the way this year went?
You just got to get back to work. There's nothing that's ever going to come easy in this league. Not that we thought it was going to be easy, but there's nothing that, you can't just run talent out there. You got to make it click. You got to utilize the talent that you have, and as a team, you got to get it done. And we didn't do that. Whether it was we were hitting when we weren't pitching, or we weren't hitting when we were pitching. For whatever reason, it didn't click until the very end, and that's why we're sitting here. Our season's over. The SEC tournament's still going on. NCAA regionals haven't started.
The defense part of it, you guys had those struggles at the beginning. How sort of annoying is it to look back at those? You guys did not have a bad defensive team necessarily, and I think you only had one multi-error game in the last month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Does that kind of bother you guys to look back and think, man, we were never that bad defensively? It was just a bad stretch.
Yeah. Regardless of what the stats say, I was very confident in our defense, and I think if you ask any pitcher, they would have said the same thing. Any of the coaches, they would have said the same thing. We did have a good defensive club, and it, like you said, it showed the last month and a half. But that was kind of the story of our season. It seemed like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong for us.
How can this program kind of turn it around in future seasons and get over that hump? What needs to change? What do you need to do differently, you think?
I don't know. For whatever reason, we just haven't been able to put it together completely. And, the coaches put the right ingredients on the field. We had the right pieces, but for whatever reason, we just couldn't figure it out. I guess we all just kind of got to look ourselves in the mirror and, reevaluate things and get back in there and keep working hard.
I think Coach Solano said you guys need to be more offensive in general. There needs to be more guys that can hit the ball at the ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, in terms of how you guys build a team going forward, and these are not necessarily your decisions, but what do you think a team needs to look like to win the SEC offensively?
Like Coach said, you got to be able to drive the ball. You look at the teams that are on top of the conference, and they're very, very good offensive teams. And that was an area we struggled at this year. It wasn't an area we expected to struggle because we have very capable hitters. We just had certain guys going funks, myself included, and for whatever reason. I guess that's just kind of baseball, but it just seemed like our offense struggled when it shouldn't have. I think we need to drive the ball more as a team. We didn't drive it like I thought we could have, but that's on the players.
For the disappointment and the frustration that built up in the first half of the season, you guys had the opportunity to just kind of throw in the towel. You were swept by Georgia, swept by Kentucky, swept by Texas A&M. What did it say about this squad that you guys just kept fighting until the last out was made?
I mean, I guess it says a lot. The sweep by Georgia was probably the lowest point of our year, with just how bad of baseball we were playing. That's why I don't even look at the A&M and the Georgia sweep the same, because we were playing really good baseball against A&M. But I mean, that's just one of the best teams in the country, and they did what they did all year. So I mean, to be honest, we just, for whatever reason, we just kept going. And then Mississippi State, we won the first game, so we could sniff it a little bit. We were like, okay, we got a chance. A couple things have to happen, but we still got a chance. And then we won the next game, and then senior day came. And, that's an emotional day for everyone. Seeing a couple guys cry that you've never seen cry before, and, you want to win it for them. You want to extend their season. And, fortunately we were able to do that. But our luck ran out at the SEC tournament against Arkansas.
You obviously could be facing a pretty difficult decision in a couple of weeks. How are you looking at that, basically? I mean, I don't expect you to give us a number of what it's going to take, but what are you thinking just going into the possibility of being drafted?
I mean, I'm fortunate to be in the position that I am. It's a lot of hard work and effort, and, God bless me with a lot of talent as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. But like you said, I haven't made a decision yet, and I won't know until after the draft comes. I still have to sit down with Coach and discuss a couple things. He wants to meet with me. I need to sit down with my family, talk to them about it, and just kind of figure out what's best for me, and then we'll go from there. We won't know for another month probably.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.